Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'd like to welcome everyone to this show on today. And today we're going to be talking about side hustles that Christians can start and make some extra income. Before I get started, though, I want to make sure that I'm being heard. So wherever you're tuning in from, if you could just type in the chat. Uh, First of all, I guess that I'm being heard and that I'm being seen. So if you can see both of those, if you can see and hear me, go ahead and put a two in the chat. All right. Good morning, Mr. Raphael Roker, my friend. Good morning, sir. Good morning to you. Good morning, Mr. Michael Flemings. Appreciate you all being here. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me okay? Looks like you're tuned in from Facebook, Mr. Raphael, and Mr. Michael Flemings is on YouTube. All right. I see the two. All right. I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I'm dropping stuff. All right. So again, today we're going to be sharing side hustles that Christians can start to make extra income. Okay. So that's what we're going to be talking about on this morning. I think I have about 8 different ones. Of course, there's more that I could have added to this list. I didn't want to do too much. I didn't want to do too much. Yeah. For the nation, yes, sir. For the nations, Mr. Rafi. I appreciate you. It's been a minute since I did a live for real. It's been a whole long minute. Uh, it's been a long minute. But yes, no, I appreciate you being here. But yes, so we'll be talking about side hustles Christians can start to make some extra income. Of course, not just for Christians, but anybody can do this. So some of these are, they're pretty easy to implement, right? Uh, but although they're easy, what we must understand is that uh, there is no overnight success. This isn't a get rich quick scheme. You have to put in the work to make this work, right? Just like anything, if you want it to work, you got to put in some type of work. And so, but I'm just sharing this information because I think for those that may not know, it'll be good. It'll be good info and good to implement. And not only that, I think in this day and time, I think we we got to try to make as much income as we can because prices they still up, right? They ain't came down, but even if they were, it's not a bad thing, right? None of this that I'm sharing is illegal because I don't believe in, of course, sharing illegal stuff. I wouldn't be promoting this. It's all legal. It's all easy to do. All right, so let's get ready to jump into this. But before I do, I want to read this scripture. My friend Mr. Chris Black, he always, anytime you talk to him, he's gonna always tell you the scripture. It's Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. And sometimes, the things that we don't know or do know can hurt us, right? So we have to, uh, do all we can. But the knowledge is there, right? I think sometimes even in the Christian community, sometimes the knowledge is there, but sometimes maybe we lack the knowledge, or maybe we don't even put in the effort to even try to figure it out or find it out. Sometimes outside, some that may not even consider themselves Christians, they'll put in some work. You'll see them working. You'll see them, as they say, grinding, right? And it's nothing wrong with us doing that too. Again, legally, right? That's what I'm talking about. Everything I'm sharing today, it's all legal, right? It's all legal. So, but we're gonna share some. Just like I said, I think I have about 8 that I'm gonna share. Some are more easier than others. Some, although they're easy, again, all of them you have to put in some work, right? So, but I want to say again, I appreciate everyone that is watching. Hey, wherever you're watching from, make sure you like this video, share this video, subscribe, especially if you're on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. Trying to grow our YouTube nation. So if you're on YouTube watching, subscribe to the channel And wherever you watch it from, hey, put it in the chat. Some I know where you're at, but some I may not. But anyway, side hustles that Christians can start. So let's get ready to let's jump into it. All right. Yes, sir. You got to put the work in. Got to put the work in, Mr. Ralph. Got to put the work in. All right. So let me get my info up here that I want to share. All right. Again, so if you're not a subscriber, subscribe and like the channel. Okay. So our first one that we're going to share. Okay. If you know about affiliate marketing, go ahead and put it in the chat that I know about affiliate marketing. If you are an affiliate marketer, put that in the chat too, or let me know maybe what type of affiliate you are, or the brands maybe that you're associated with, right? So affiliate marketing is a way. I mean, this one, everybody. After this video, after you watch this video, if you're watching this video, or even if you watch this at a later time, after you watch this video, I want you to sign up to be an affiliate marketer for somebody. Okay. There are actually, believe it or not, there are Christian business owners that you can become an affiliate for. Okay. There are Christian business owners out there, or Christian businesses that you can support, become an affiliate for, right? So, but this is one way that you can. Good morning, Miss Linda. I'm sorry, I'm messing your name up. Linda Gibbons from Miami. I appreciate you tuning in from Miami. Thank you so much. So affiliate marketing. Like I said, this one is probably on this list that I have. This is probably the easiest one for you to do. And if you're not an affiliate, I want you to sign up with an affiliate today. Okay, sign up with one today. Okay, let me share. See if I can share this on the screen. Like I said, there are Christian business owners maybe that you know that's local to you, or even websites online that you can become an affiliate for. But there are also other companies, right, that you can become an affiliate for. I'll show you an example here in just a second, but let me see if I can share this. Looks like I have to share that. My system don't want me to share. Give me 1 second. But no, so affiliate marketing. One of the easiest ones that you could do is Amazon. Okay. And if your house is like my house, you are probably getting Amazon packages every day. Every day, right? So if you're getting all of these packages or all of these items, you should sign up to become an affiliate. Amazon has a program called Amazon Associates, right? All you have to do is go to the Amazon website. And after you go to the website, you're going to go down to the bottom of the screen and you'll see become an affiliate or become an Amazon affiliate. Actually, just about every website you go to, Target, some people boycotting Target. I didn't boycott Target, but I'm just saying, you got Walmart, you got just about Costco, Home Depot. Let me give you another one, right? So let me show you this. This is Newer. They make a lot of like audio equipment. I don't know if you can see that. Let me put that a little closer to the screen. Newer. Let's see, is it upside down? Oh, let me flip it. So this is Newer. I use a lot of their products. Let's see. That focus. That's not focused. I use a lot of their products. But this right here, these are some lavalier mics. Okay, so it came with like uh, two. There's like two lavalier mics in here, right? That I can hook up to my phone. But I became an affiliate of them. So what I'm gonna do is right, and this is what I do on my channel sometimes is I talk about those products that I use, right? Or I do a review on those products that I use. And it's not me like pressure, but this is something I actually use, and that's what I would encourage you to do if you become an affiliate. Do it to a product that you actually use or to a company that you actually know. Okay. Do it to a company that you actually know. And you'll sign up, right? When you sign up to the affiliate program, they're going to give you a link or some special links to use. And that's how it's going to get associated with you. Of course, inside, when you sign up, you have to put your information, of course, and even your banking information. That's how you're going to get paid, right? But you'll get a percentage of that. So let's say you're talking about like me, right? I shared these microphones, or you're talking about maybe a clothing brand or a t-shirt or anything, right? You'll share that online, right? You'll share that online that, hey, check out this amazing product that I'm using, or, I'm just giving you something to say, right? Check out this amazing product that I'm using, check out these microphones that I'm using, newer, there's some great mics, to help you if you're a creator, if you're creating content, definitely will boost and level up your audio game, in your videos and in your audio that you record, right? And so you'll just share that. But if somebody checks that out, check out your video, click on that link and make a purchase through that link, that's where you get paid. You get, you'll get a percentage of that. But what you want to do is you want to continue to promote, right? Maybe you use multiple products of this company. So it's nothing wrong with sharing those multiple products. Okay. Share those multiple products with those companies. But that's pretty much affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is, like I said, this is one of the easiest ones for you to use and for you to implement. Okay, one of the easiest ones for you to implement, and that is affiliate marketing. So after this video today, if you're not an affiliate marketer, I want you to go sign up, find you some companies that you can sign up for to become an affiliate marketer. Okay. All right. So that is number one. All right. So let's move on to number two. Number two is a caterer or a chef or a cook of some type. I can't tell you how many friends that I have that know how to cook, right? But they share, or they use their skill of cooking to promote things that they cook. Give a few shout outs. Taji's, one of my nieces, she cooks. I have Nita Pies, Shakira Cakes, Nick's Barbecue. There is a lot of friends that I know, right, that are doing these type of things. And if you have a skill of cooking, this is something that you love to do. Chef Shell, right? This is something that you love to do. So if this is something that you like to do, why not turn that into something where you can make some extra income or supplemental income? Okay, that's a skill that you know how to do. You can do desserts. I can't tell you how many times I've been to vendor markets, and the people, one of the go-to items at vendor markets is going to be food and drinks, because a lot of times, especially like in the summer, right, it gets hot and people are thirsty. So there's a company that we go to this vendor market, and they sell good morning, my sister, Miss Wanza, good morning to you. But this vendor market that we go to, they sell lemonade drinks, right? And they're just just killing it, crushing it out there because it's hot. And guess what? You get hot out there, you ain't got nothing to drink. Guess what? You going over there to check out that lemonade. Okay, you go check it out. But I'm just saying, if this is something that you can do, right? You got a skill of cooking, and I'm saying it's something you got to like to do, right? Because if that's what you're gonna do, that's something you got to think. I want to do this long term. So if that's something that you love cooking, love providing for the people, That's an easy way, for you to make some supplemental income. Okay, easy way. My daughter sometimes she makes cookies, right? Uh, so I'm just saying, like I started stated earlier, prices, don't seem like they're going down. So make a little gas money, right? Little grocery money, little egg money, right? Egg and bacon money. Uh, you can do that, right? So if you can cook, that is an easy one for you, an easy one for you to do to share your skills with the world. Okay, we're moving on. Number three. Let me get this off the screen. Number three is graphics designer. How many graphics designers do I have out there? Where are my graphic designers? Now you may say, man, I don't have any skills to be a graphic designer. I don't think I can do that one. So I'll give you some options, right? Today, right now, AI is taking over, right? So if you don't know AI, if you haven't started using AI, you need to start using AI, right? Chat GPT is one. Just about every browser, Google has their own AI. I think Apple has their own AI. But these are ways to easily make graphic designs, graphic pictures. I shared online a cartoon of myself that I created through AI, right? I just, asked AI, hey, make a cartoon version of myself. I uploaded a picture and said, hey, make a cartoon version of it. And it did it. And then, of course, I had to use a different app to make it actually talk. Okay. But AI is a way you can do graphic design. If you don't know Canva, Canva is not the only way, but of course, Adobe, like Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Suite, they have a line of products that you can use to begin to, work on your skills to become a graphic designer. Canva, I use it all the time. I can't tell you how many Canva videos I posted and tutorials on my platform. Canva is a platform. Like I said, if a lot of these, you put in a little time, but Canva can make you look like a professional graphic designer if you're not. Okay. Yeah, it's a slight learning curve, but that's with anything. But I'm telling you, Canva has all the, and they just released some updates that are amazing. But yes, I love Canva. Canva is amazing. I'm telling you, it will level up your graphics design game. I mean, everything that you need to do. If you need to do video editing, post daily quotes, different things, Canva will do it. So if you're not a Canva user, it's free too. They have a paid account, but there's a free account that has plenty of things that you can design and share online. And with graphic designers, I want to add to that, right? If you do photography, if you do video editing, because a lot of times what I see is that photographers, they have to, make their finished product of whatever they take pictures of, they have to make it look, good. It's a finished product. So a lot of times the photographers and even the video editors, they have to create a well finished or well polished package, right? And a lot of times they have to do that, right? So I'm lumping that in with graphic designers, right? So I don't know, maybe you do photography, maybe you do video editing, or maybe you just create graphics, okay? But there's tons of things that you can do with graphics, okay? People need birthday cards. People need business cards. Shout out to my friend LaShonda, So Princey. But people need So Princey. She does all of these things, right? She creates banners and business cards and all those type of things. So shout out to you, Shonda. But there is a ton of things that you can do. Postcards, and I'm just trying to think of different things. There are people that don't know how to put posts, do Instagram posts. They may not know how to do Facebook posts, or they may not have the time. Okay, so that's where you come in as the graphic designer, right, to help them out. There are, of course, there are many churches even out there that a lot of them have media teams, but maybe you can find one that doesn't. Maybe you can assist, or maybe you are in your own local church. Maybe you could be that person to assist your church. Maybe, I don't know. The work you do, maybe even your church will pay you to do your graphics work. But this is a way for you to make some supplemental income. Okay, so, and like I said, I'm just sharing these. A lot of these are more, some are easier than others, but again, there isn't a overnight success. As I started out saying, these, you do have to put in some work. I mean, it's with anything, right? You got to put in some work to make it work. So, but again, these are easy things, or I'll say things worth looking into, where you can try to make some substantial or some extra income. Okay, so graphic designers, photographers, video editors, some people don't know how to create reels. They don't know how to create shorts. Canva has all of those things that you can edit and make it your own, or make it to somebody's specific brand. Okay, and again, like I said, some people just don't have the time to do these things. So that's where you come in. So that is one. Another. So that's number 3. All right. So we're gonna move on. Going to our 4th one. Number 4, virtual assistant. Okay, virtual assistants. They just, they're virtual. They work remote, but they help people with different things. Okay, it could be writing emails. It could be editing things. It could be answering phones. It could be anything like that. Speaking of virtual assistants, shout out to my friend. Trying to think of her name. I actually interviewed her on this channel. But her company is S. Michelle Consulting. And so, but that's what she does. She's a virtual assistant. Okay. She is a virtual assistant, but you could be a virtual assistant. Just think of the different things that there are businesses, like I started, there are businesses that, they are overworked and they need assistance with people maybe answering phones, typing up emails, responding to emails, and just being that third leg that they need, so that's where you could come in if that's something that you want to do. You could be a virtual assistant and earn some extra income. Okay, so yes, you could be that person. But you could be, yes, you could do a virtual assistant. Okay, you can be that virtual assistant if that's something you like to do. And actually, if you go to different websites like I think like Fiverr, they have those. There are people that does that. And now, okay, there's it. That's her name, Stephanie White. Gosh, I don't know why I couldn't remember Stephanie's name, but she's a virtual assistant. But I actually interviewed her on this channel. But she told me all about it, what she does. But and she likes to do it. Okay, so but if that's something that you want to do, you can do that. And like I said, there's some businesses that are just strapped and don't have the time to do things, and so they hire people to assist them. So maybe you can find a small business near you and promote your businesses or your services that you do, and they'll hire you to be that person, that virtual assistant. Okay, so look into it and think about it. And so again, for those watching, we are talking about side hustles that Christians can start to earn some extra income. Okay, that's what we're talking about. If you're watching, wherever you're watching from, be sure to like, this video and share this video. Also, if you're not a subscriber, subscribe to the channel. That definitely helps us get discovered by others, just like yourself. So we want to say I appreciate everyone that is tuned in and watching. Okay, so let's get to our next one. If I can get my screen up here. All right, so number 5. Now this one may be a little harder than all the others, but this one is definitely worth your time, and that's e-commerce and drop shipping. Drop shipping goes along with e-commerce. So e-commerce is basically just selling online, right? So let's say you actually I had a friend just text me just a couple of days ago talking about he wanted to, possibly start a clothing line. I was telling him, yeah, man, you gotta do it, but it's e-commerce, right? So let's say you want to start your own t-shirts, your own t-shirt brand. Okay. Maybe you want to share and promote the word of God through your clothing brand, through your t-shirts, through your t-shirt designs. Excellent, awesome idea, right? We can't get enough of that shared with the world. We need to share, this light, right, with the world. So how would you do it, right? E-commerce. Okay, so I'll give you a few suggestions. And actually, most of the, I want to say a lot of the website providers, they do provide you a way to sell your products through, if you use their services, their hosting services, domain, things like that. Most of them have it. Square is a site where you can do e-commerce, where you can sell your products. Even those that cook, you can use Square, right? Squarespace is another one. I don't think Squarespace and Square are the same. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, but I want to say they're two different companies. I've used Square. I use Square. My number one that I would use if I was going to do e-commerce, Shopify. Okay, Shopify is, I'm just telling you, Shopify is the GOAT when it comes to e-commerce. Okay, if you're thinking about selling t-shirts, clothing, hats, hoodies, that type of stuff, Shopify is the platform to use. Okay, Shopify is the platform to use because it has everything built into it that you need to start that. Okay, and so for you to do that, okay, and like I said, drop shipping. Okay, so I'll talk a little bit about that if you don't know about that. But drop shipping, I want to say there's another one called print on demand, which is kind of goes into it. So with drop shipping and e-commerce, and this is what I like to do. So let's say you want to start this t-shirt brand. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna create your Shopify site. Of course, Shopify. Right now, actually, I'm gonna put that information I'll put the details to it to sign up for it. But right now they have, I want to say is you sign up, it's like 7 days free or 3 days free. But then after that, you get 90 days for $1 per month. So you pay $3 to use Shopify for 90 days, which is amazing and awesome because most companies aren't allowing you to do a trial over 30 days, let alone 15 days. But anyway, let me get back to it. So with drop shipping, what you're going to do is you're going to tie your Shopify to a fulfillment site. There's different fulfillment sites out there. There's Printify, there's Printful. But these companies, they actually sell the t-shirts, hoodies, all those type of things. So you'll connect those two together, your Shopify and your fulfillment, and you'll connect these. And so when people order from your site, they're going to put all their information in. And then that order and that information is going to get sent to the fulfillment site. Fulfillment site is going to fulfill that order. They're going to look at that design. They're going to pick the shirt or hoodie, whatever you are selling. They're going to pick that out. They're going to put that design on their shirt. Okay. They're going to put that design on their shirt. And then after they put that design on their shirt, then they're going to ship it out to your customer. There is no products or anything like that you like to handle. Now, this is how I like to do it. Different people do their t-shirt brands different way. Okay, some people they buy their own t-shirts, which is totally fine. They buy their own t-shirts and or hoodies or whatever, and they have them stored. I don't have a place to store those, so that's why I don't want to do that. Plus, I don't want to be responsible for all of that inventory, right? So if that's you and that's something that you thinking about doing, or if you heard about dropshipping, I want to do it, right? I would say look into it. Actually, I'll say this too. I'll give you a little information. I am planning to have some different academies, and one of those is going to be learning Shopify. So if that's something that you want to learn how to do, you want to learn how to do drop shipping, all that kind of stuff, or you want to learn how to start your own online store, Shopify. But again, I'm going to be having an academy where I'm going to help people learn how to use Shopify. So if that's something you're interested in, I'm going to put some information in this video later where you can, just get your email, get your email and name. And when we put that information out there, you'll be one of the first to know. But in regards to all of that, again, going back to t-shirt design, like I said, I have a friend that does that, right? So maybe that's not you. But you know what you could do is maybe you don't want to do the online store. You can still design the t-shirts. I'll give you another hint, right? I talked about Canva earlier. I have a faith-based clothing line too. But I design my stuff in Canva. All my designs, I design it in Canva, and I upload that design to Fulfillment Center or whatever. But also, maybe you know someone that actually does the t-shirts. So Princey, give it that shout out to my friend Shonda, right? She has that company, So Princey. But you can create the design and give that design to the person that does that, right? And they can print that out for you. And then, of course, you can still make some income off of that, right? Because you got to design the shirt, right? So it all comes down to how you're going to price your products. But e-commerce and drop shipping is definitely something to do, right? That's a way, like I said, if you're going to do t-shirts, as a Christian, why not share your faith, right? Through your brand. I think that's an amazing idea. Share it. Like I said, we don't have enough light out here in this world, but that's something that you could do. Again, yes, it'll take some work to learn these different systems, these different platforms, but it's worth your time. What other way, are you gonna earn some extra income? It just depends. With the e-commerce and dropshipping, you can be in your house, in your sandals, right? And everything is just being taken care of with your things online. So e-commerce and dropshipping, definitely another way for you to earn some extra income. And with this video, I actually wanted to do this video, just record it and edit it, but I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna talk about this because editing takes some time. And so I said, you know what, I'm just gonna do a live about this. So that's why I'm here today. So again, thank you all for being here. Thank you all for tuning in. Again, if you're not a subscriber and if you haven't liked the video, go ahead and like the video, share this video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel. That'll definitely help this channel and our platform grow. All right, we're moving on to number 6. Let's do this. I've already been here for 34 minutes of your time. All right, but here we go. Sell ebooks and downloadable material. Okay. Sell ebooks and downloadable material. You say, well, how will I create an ebook? Canva. Okay, Canva. Let's say you have lots of information, or you are the SME, the subject matter expert of whatever it is that you do. Maybe you work on cars. I talked about people that are caterers. I'll give you a good example of an ebook that a caterer can create to make some side income. You have this amazing recipe, right? That's just, it is just delicious. It's delicious. Okay. Why not put that in an ebook you know, and you promote that ebook, your recipe book, online. And guess what? People see that ebook. Oh, you know what? It's Christmas time. Hey, you know what? I remember uh, Miss So and So. She made them cookies that I like. I want to make those cookies for my family. You know, you got the ebook out there for, I don't know, ebook recipe. Maybe it's got maybe 5 different dessert recipes, right? You got this ebook out here. It's $5 or $3. You know, whatever price you want to make it. It's downloadable. So you have this ebook out there, downloadable. People go to your site or wherever it is that you shared it. Maybe you even shared it on social media. So because I know some starting out may not have a website, but you can share that on social media. They click the link. They they purchase the ebook, the recipe book, download it. You know, you get, you know, the income from it. They get the recipe. So that is an easy way to create an ebook, downloadable material, or you know, if you have information to share, you know, maybe you are Arthur or something like that, right? You can have all this downloadable material that you can sell. You know, a lot of us have all this knowledge. I know we do. A lot of us out there have all this knowledge. We got all this information that just ready uh, for the world to receive it, but we not sharing it, right? We not sharing it, or we think that everything that I share it needs to be free. Don't be that person. Yeah, sure, it's okay to share free information. And again, a lot of these things I'm sharing, this is not a get rich quick money scheme, or it's not to try to make a bunch of money off people. But I'm just giving you information, things you can do. Okay. But I know for ourselves, because I know for me, right? There's a lot of information that we have that because of the time we've invested in it, we don't realize how valuable that information is. Not only that, we don't realize how valuable it is for us to be able to make some income off of it, right? We don't even realize how valuable it is. So that's why I'm saying we need to start looking at things different, okay? And provide information, sure, yes, but why not try to make some income off of it if you can? Like I said, if you're providing a service, if it's a service, people will pay for it, okay? So how, again, going back to how do you create an ebook? Canva, okay? Canva, you know, you can just type it in the subject line, ebooks, and Canva's going to pull up all these ebooks that you can edit and make your own, and to be able to share with the world. So now the Canva, if you don't have a Canva account, you got to definitely sign up for Canva, because Canva is bomb, okay? But sell ebooks and downloadable material. You know, you can create different. I know people that pay for different, say like Instagram posts, right? To share, because a lot of people, you know, because even, you know, we deal with the fact of, you know, a lot of times we don't have time to create things. There's people that has things already created that you can download. I mean, go to Etsy, go to Amazon. All of these sites have different printable material that people are selling all the time. So if they're doing it, you can do it too. But we just got to put that information in an ebook. That's what we need to do. Put that information in an ebook. So that's number 6. Selling an ebook. All right, we're moving on to number 7. Coaching and consulting. Okay, how many coaches do I got out there? How many consultants do I have out there? You know, there are life coaches. There are uh, different people, because there's actually athletic coaches. Okay, but consultants. Maybe you do taxes. Maybe you provide some type of professional business service. Uh, you know, as I'm trying to think of different consultants that are out there. But whatever your profession is, uh, you know, you can share this information with the world. You know, your services, promote your services as a coach, as a consultant, uh, and why not? You know, why not get paid for it? Right? Again, not to be greedy or nothing like that, but your time is valuable. You know, your time is valuable. There are people that design websites. Trying to think of her name. I interviewed her on here. Lakeisha Walton, right? Uh, she designs websites, coaching. Rochelle Jones. She has Safe Haven. Uh, but I'm just saying, whatever service you provide, you can package that service up into a service to provide for people that are in need. You know, all business does is answer a problem. That's what business does. Business answers a problem. So if your services as a coach, as a consultant, if it answers a problem, then you know you can package that up and become a consultant or a coach, to help people. And that's what coaches do. They just help people. That's what they do. Okay. So what is your skill that you have? Good morning, Mr. Just Teach. What is your service that you have, that you provide? Okay. I told my wife, because she makes candles, and I think this is something that she plans to do. There are people that want to learn how to make candles. So guess what? She should maybe provide that. Of course, there's free things that she could do, but she could host in-person classes teaching people how to make candles. Give her a shout out. Lavette Candle. Go ahead and check them out. LavetteCandle.com. Check them out. But whatever it is that you specialize in, you could work on cars. Okay. People don't know how to, or people don't want to, and they don't know how to change their brakes. That could be you. You could be that coach, right? Of course, I know they're auto mechanics, right? But still, again, business does what? Business solves a problem. I need my brakes done. Mr. So-and-so does brakes. He's offering that service. He ain't got his mechanic shop yet, but he's offering this service. He just posted on social media. I'm doing brakes, changing brakes to prayer, $100. That's a good deal, especially if he knows how to do it, because brakes are very expensive. They're like $300 and $400. I'm glad my dad taught me how to change brakes, brake pads, right? So, but I'm just saying, if that's you, if you know how to do that, why are you sitting on your skills when you can start? Because we got to start somewhere. You can say, man, I don't have a shop. You can do it right there in your driveway, if you got the space, right? I'm pretty sure if you know what you're doing, people are gonna look for some deals, because we all trying to save some money. Okay. But coaching and consulting, what you got to think about in regards to that is what is it that I do? What do I specialize in? Because if you can think about that, then you can begin to figure out how I can promote my coaching or consulting services. Okay. Coaching and consulting services. All right. So we've been here for 44 minutes. Again, if you hear this long, you may as well like this video, share this video. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe to this channel, okay, to the platform, so that it can help us, right, and help other people discover us. All right, so we're moving on to our last one. I believe it's the last one. Like I stated, there's more things that you could do, but these are just a few that I had in my head, and that I know about, and I feel like I talk about. So, number 8, online courses, webinars. Again, we can tie in number 7, the coaching and consulting. We can tie that in. Okay. Of course, you can do in-person webinars, or I guess you could do both, right? Where you're doing it in person and it's being recorded. But if you don't have that, you can do webinars, online courses. Again, what is it that you do? What service do you provide? Right? What's something that you can provide that people want to do? Uh, there was a webinar that I signed up to yesterday. I wasn't able to get to it, but it was learning how to learning how to do I think it was Facebook ads, which I know a little bit about Facebook ads, but I don't know all the ins and outs about it. But this person was, they were promoting it, right? How to do Facebook ads, giving you the details of it. But these are things that you can center your webinar around if this is what you do. Again, got to look at what is it that you do? Anybody that starts a business, my friend, Just Teach, right? Just Teach. I'm gonna give him a shout out. Just Teach, right? He started doing Sunday schools on YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, we talked about this. Everybody needs a YouTube channel. Okay, everybody needs a YouTube channel. If you don't have one, you need to get one. Especially if you have a business, you need a YouTube channel because people are gonna want to talk to you, things like that, right? But not only that, YouTube is a great way for you to brand yourself. But anyway, going back to Mr. Just Teach, right? So he started doing Sunday schools. And I mean, his channel has grown, right? Just Teach Ministry. If you look at his channel and look at, where he started, and it's still growing. But if he wanted to, right? Although he does Sunday school, and because his channel is successful, right? Because his channel, because he's grown his channel and it's still growing. He could, if he wanted to, have a webinar centered around growing your YouTube channel, right? He could do that. Although even though he specialized in teaching the Bible, teaching Sunday school, right? But he could do that because he does have success. Not only that, but he knows how to do it. There's some people that don't even know how to start a YouTube channel. That could be a webinar. Again, business solves a problem. Remember, that's all business does. Business just solves a problem. So what skills do you have that you can solve problems? Okay. That's what we have to look at. What problems can I solve? But with online courses and webinars, you're just teaching people what it is that you do. Okay. Again, I'm not saying that everything you do, you have to charge people or you have to try to make money off of everything that you do. That's not what I'm saying. But again, your time is valuable. We'll pay other people to learn from them. So the things that why shouldn't somebody pay you to share those things that And that's all I'm saying, in this video. There are things Again, there's a lot of skills that we have. I know we do because it's a lot of things we have and know, but we don't know how valuable they are and how much we can help people. So we really got to, do some self-evaluation and look within and see what it is that we do. And not only that, but see what can we do to, maybe earn some supplemental income. Like I said, a lot of these that I've shared today, some are easier than others. Some take a little more work than others, but I think they're worth looking into and worth trying. As I stated, the very first one that I shared was affiliate marketing. And like I said, if you're not an affiliate marketer, you got to be one today, because I know it's a lot of products that you use that you can become an affiliate marketer. Okay. Amazon Associates, that's one of the easiest ones that you could do. One of the easiest ones you can sign up for. So if you're not an affiliate marketer, go back and, you'll have to go back and watch the replay of this video, but I talked about that. That was the very first one I talked about. Go sign up for a company or product that you use, and you can become that affiliate for them and earn some supplemental income. So that is all that I have today. I want to thank everybody that tuned in, left a comment. If you like this video, I want to thank you in advance. If you became a subscriber, I want to thank you in advance. But that is all that I have today. That was 8 that I shared today. Affiliate marketing, a cook, a chef, a caterer. That was number 2. A graphic designer. That was number 3. A virtual assistant. E-commerce, drop shipping, sell ebooks, downloadable material. Number 6, coaching consultant. And then the last one was online courses and webinars. So those are things you can do as a Christian. You don't have to be a Christian, but I'm just saying those are things that we can do, right? To do these. But these are things that you can do to earn some extra income, you know. So that's what I had to share for you all today. Again, I want to say I appreciate everybody being here, tuned in. Thank you for watching. And hey, we'll see you all in the next video. Take care and God bless.